Morning, Melvin.
Good morning to you and to listeners.
Okay, so politically now, but let's start with procedure first. Waiting at the procedure for pick the one and where they go na ECOWAS Parliament. How is it done?
Well, it's rather a practice than a procedure for select whether they go to the ECOWAS Parliament. It's a practice that political parties, based on there is a constitutional provision, the numerical strength, for submit list of them nominated members to international parliamentary delegation. It's a practice. As per law, the constitution only states that reflective of the political strength. And if you look at provisions in section 93.5, provisions in section 91.1, it is very, very clear. But in the case we're talking about ECOWAS Parliament, we're talking about the supplementary acts of the ECOWAS Parliament, and you talk about Article 18, how vacancies can be created. First, let me establish that it's not clearly spelled in the laws of either ECOWAS or the Salon Constitution as to who that actually get the honors for send list of nominated members to the community parliament, other than the Constitution say the National Assembly. And it has been the belief that when you talk about the National Assembly, it must be authorized by the Speaker and implemented by the clerk. So it is a expectation that best practice that the political party and leader then go engage and then go send the names them, and the Speaker now in turn go send then that list to the parliament.
Let me just interject there. Does the Speaker has any right or power for unilaterally add or reduce or add or omit anybody in name on that list?
Unilaterally, the decision left with Speaker, but he alone cannot decide that, because for the fact that political party representation for be reflective of the numerical strength, it means you get another political party. So the Speaker in one cannot unilaterally decide that. And more so in this case of Mohamed Bangura, Honorable, it is the best practice in the Sierra Leone Parliament that every delegation list is announced and adopted. And I'm suspecting that's where the Speaker or the leadership or the speakership might don't get outside the remit of the law, because the law says nomination to the community parliament should be approved by the national parliament. So it has been the practice that they will come, they announce the names of the members, and the Speaker will put the question, and the House go adopt some. In this case,
in this case, it was not done.
It was not done. So there is a probable violation of either best practice or even the rules of procedures of parliament.
Okay. Now let's talk the political ramifications surrounding this, really. So Mohamed Bangura is in a position where in your own party, APC, not go raise voice against them, because whereas they're not getting the seats, then give to APC anyway, because so APC not lost any seats in ECOWAS Parliament as far as they are concerned. And the SLPP self, where it be done, pull neck for at some point, have now left him hanging. So, politically, how does this look?
Well, politically, this can be a victory for the APC, for the fact that we know they've been making behind the scenes maneuvering for them to have their rightful nominees. In this case, the leader of the opposition, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, and a one-time member of parliament also representing in the ECOWAS Parliament, as his son, Honorable Mabinsi Fona. What is there to look ahead or to discuss is the fact that waiting may make Honorable Mohamed Bangura go to parliament. He say he wants to have people, and by then it was a controversial decision, but many people been against support say he puts country above party. So this might be a victory for the APC, but in contrast for the SLPP, it might be seen as, in as much as this guy take and give una some kind of weight during the time where everybody been day out, then now una throw under the bus for let the bus banga and nyama. It might be seen from a political lens that the SLPP might not be trusted, and it will send a wrong message for people for defy them party rules, either in the name of personal or in the name of the people or in the name of political meandering or miniature for taking decision. So it's quite a telling one, and we wait for see, because 1 or 2 days ago, I'll be there on the phone with the Honorable Mohamed Bangura himself, and some of these things came up, but he was saying that he's considering and talking to his lawyers to see whether he can seek redress in the courts.
Well, this morning has ruled that out. But one last question. So, assuming this was even put forward, let's say if them put the list forward and Parliament itself, we know say possibly APC not for them back Mohamed Bangura, but do you think we could have had SLPP members with for them back Mohamed Bangura and go all the way for him for making name there on that list?
Yeah, they could have done so, but that was for a political reason. To give him that political feeling of, oh, the man they are there with me. But what is the bigger picture? The bigger picture is political cohesion, and that's why you cannot fault the SLPP. Because mind you, there is an ongoing tripartite engagement post-election. There are demands on the floor, and it is parliamentary best practice that political parties submit lists of the young member them. So SLPP or the speakership might don't count the cost of.
So this morning, like I said, we don't talk to Mohamed Bangura, and he said, well, it all left in case he was considering litigating this at some point. But I think there is a precedent to a similar case where involved a Gambian MP at some point, isn't it?
Of course, the case of Honorable Fatuma Njai on the Gambian Parliament. But of course, the High Court of Gambia invoked the state of action, or interestingly, that because the Gambian delegation also done this morning. But let me just summarize the point that I think it was a political dilemma for letting APC keep peace with let the SLPP keep political stability with the APC and considering whether the personal interests of Hon. Mohamed Bangura and keeping him married. So what's the bigger picture here? I think in summary, it's always said in politics, there are no permanent friends but permanent interests, and that this is a clear manifestation.
Okay. Thank you very much.
It's always good to be on the show.
All right.